Hi guys, day 44. Welcome back. Today's topic is in which frequency are you when you make your thoughts about which direction do you put your thoughts? And it's a very interesting topic to which we will return in the future in connection with other things. But I think at this stadium where we are, it's very important to know how can we attract what is important. So it's like manifesting what we want to in order to coming close to people who can help us and be at the right moment at the right place. And I think everything starts by your focus. Are you focusing on what's missing, or are you focusing on what's already there? Connected to this is also the positive attitude to be grateful for what you have and to see that we have far more than most people in the world. And so your focus is not at what's missing, something that we have learned maybe from our parents or from the education system, but it's about focusing on where you want to go. And there's no failure, there's only a way of how things do not work. So instead of seeing I made a mistake, why don't you see that, that's not how it works. I have maybe to justify something in order that it works. So it's always so where do you put your focus on, and how do you talk to yourself? If you place your thinking about always which direction you want to go, what you want to do, if suddenly you feel that you must change maybe an aim, a target, if you want to change a direction, whatever it is, then you are free to do so. Why not? It's only human to find out that suddenly what you thought is important is no longer important. That makes us human, and that makes you a grown-up person, so that you can decide to change the direction. And then suddenly everything is shifting into what becomes a frequency where you suddenly attract everything, because you're then thinking not in a low level status of what is bad, and you don't have to do nothing in order to think negative. You just see what not works. If you do nothing, nothing will happen. And if you focus on what you can do, and you then get up and take action, then everything that happens can only be 100% more than if you do nothing. And then suddenly you share what your thoughts are and what you are becoming, and suddenly other people are willing to follow you, and you see how you inspire them and how they inspire you, and suddenly they come from somewhere, a sign, and you have just to follow the sign. It's incredible how this happens, but as I think I talked in another video, that suddenly everything is connected with each other. And if you think about yourself and the most precious moments in your life, you never planned them. They just happened. And by coincidence, what we say it's a coincidence, you learned your best friends and your girlfriend and people in your relationship, and you didn't plan it. It just happened, and you were able to recognize it. Why? Because these people normally think in a way that you are thinking also, and then one comes by the other, and you attract them, and they attract you. And in the same way, you drift away from people where you feel they don't do you good, just because they have a different thinking. So frequency means that you have suddenly a thinking that attracts exactly what is important, and suddenly you feel like if you're going always on the left side of the road, there's an impulse to say, I should go the other way today, or I should do suddenly this, like I did suddenly, and I found it great how friend of mine was speaking at that moment. I didn't know her at all, and I just made her a compliment, how great I found her work. Suddenly a friendship became out of this. I never did this before, but an impulse told me that, and I thought it would be a great, a precious way in doing a gift to the other person, and what came out was exactly this, a gift for the both of us. So just look what kind of thoughts you have, correct them in the proper way, so that you are the frequency that manifests everything you want to. Try it out, you will find out yourself. So thank you, stay tuned until tomorrow.